Welcome in, everybody, to another week of F Buddies with Mike and Andy. Mike went, Andy Ferg. Of course, the F is for food. We are the food show you deserve. Thank you to our sponsors this week, Gary Girolamo Group of Cross Country Mortgage, Ben Franklin Print Company, Twisted Fate Brewing, Jimbo's Famous Roast Beef Seafood and Pizza, and our newest sponsor this week, Foodigenous. It's a food blog and website. So more about Foodigenous later in the episode.
Foodie genius, Mike.
Foodigenous.
Foodie. I've seen his name spelled. No, it's Foodie genius.
Oh, I'm aware how it's spelled, but I got a whole breakdown about how it's pronounced.
Yeah, but no, it doesn't matter how it's Foodie genius.
Foodie genius, Foodigenous, tomato. Let's call the whole thing off.
Did his check clear?
His check clears.
Foodigenous.
Foodigenous. He was early too. He said that right away.
Hey, if he's a paying sponsor, I'll fucking call him God if he wants.
Foodigenous.
Foodigenous.
How you doing, Andy?
I am hungover as fuck.
Yeah.
I've been on what they call a bender.
Yeah.
My life's a bender, but I've been on an especially big bender lately. In fact, if you had asked me what the fuck just happened?
I'm hearing you come
I know,
back
you're hearing feedback. Fucking, for some reason, this thing just started turning on.
Well, while you try to figure out your technical problems.
I fixed it.
Yeah. This was one of those weeks that I'm kind of missing it up there because I'm living vicariously through social media when you do shit like this. Because you did the Bang Bus this week.
Yeah, we did the Bang Bus this week, the Beefy Bang Bus. Mm-hmm. That was pretty fucking awesome.
It looked fantastic.
It didn't sell out completely, which is a good thing.
So, like last week when we talked, or the week before actually, you were down to what, like 4 tickets? How many did you have left?
Yeah, I still have 4. I lied. I had like 8. But here's the thing: we couldn't fit another fucking soul on this bus.
Good.
I didn't realize the amount of girth. Which I should have thought about this.
I mean, it is your group, sir.
The amount of girth that was going to be on that bus. And there was some fucking girth. there was rows with one person in the row. I'm talking both sides.
Oh, I believe it.
Like,
I saw the pictures. I saw the video. I saw the one-seaters.
It was so much fucking fun from what I remember.
Yeah.
I got to assault a man and rip his shirt off, which I enjoyed that thoroughly.
You know, that was one of the last videos I saw last night, and it was one of those things because I started to see his posts. And I'm looking at the shirt. I'm like, there's no way you're going to get away with that on Andy's bus. It's not one of his fucking shirts.
Nope. That's a knockoff.
That's a knockoff shirt.
Another company shirt. I feel bad because that's a new shirt. That just came out recently.
Yeah.
It probably cost him $40 or someone bought it for him. Mm-hmm. And I tore it off his body. Because that's
straight
what we do.
Well, you gave him a shirt for the bus.
Of course I gave him a shirt, yeah. I think I gave him the one you're wearing, too. I gave him 2 shirts.
Oh, fantastic. Does he even listen?
I said, you know what the podcast is? He goes, yeah, F Buddies. Yeah, have a shirt.
There you go. That's all it takes.
That was literally I brought the shirts with me. If I knew you listened, you got a shirt.
That's funny.
If you could pass a quick little test, you got a shirt.
What is F Buddies?
Yes. Do you know what we do on Tuesday evenings? Get drunk and yell. Yes.
Well,
you got a t-shirt.
There was a table of woo girls at Johnny Brown's yesterday afternoon that have no fucking idea what we do, but love the shirt. They're just like, F Buddies, that sounds so fucking fun. I'm like, you girls get a shot.
That's right. Do you know what we do? Because I don't know what we do.
I don't know. We sit here and people pay us.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, that's right. I like that. That's by people named Foodigenous.
Foodigenous, yes.
I am very indigenous to this area.
There you go. And that's what it's about.
Mexican redheads, too. Don't forget them.
No, they're on our list. Redheaded Mexicans.
Redheaded Mexicans are part of the list, so hang on tight. It's exciting. No, the Beef Bus was fantastic. We started at our sponsor, Twisted Fate Brewing.
Yes.
I was drinking Pilsners, of course.
Okay.
I'm getting off IPAs right now. I'm drinking IPAs right now.
Mm-hmm.
Moving to Pilsners, German Pilsner. But anyways, the logo. I'm so fucking hungover right now. I can't even speak.
Yeah, I know.
So it was funny. Before you said the name of our show, if you would have asked me and offered me $1 million to name the show I'm on every week, I would have said nonsense. One shot, Andy. Name your show.
Nonsense.
It's fucking nonsense. You're wearing the shirt. I can see you.
Yeah.
We've been recording this for almost 100 episodes.
Yeah.
I would have said the wrong name because I am fucked right now.
That's hilarious. So you started at Twisted Fate.
Twisted Fate. We left there around 4:00. Bus driver was cool as shit. Big shout out to the Salem Trolley Company for sending a cool bus driver who wasn't going to bust our balls.
I mean, you kind of, Jesus, with that group, you need somebody who's not going to really be a stickler about shit.
When I told a random old lady pedestrian walking down the street to go fuck herself, and I was not thrown off the bus, I'm a good driver.
So you were on the bus when that happened?
Yeah, we were driving slowly down Cabot or Rantoul. I don't know the difference.
I believe that's called setting the tone early, sir.
Yeah, it was on the way to Jamie. It was on the way to Coastal Mass after Jamie. So this is only the third stop, second beer stop.
I did notice something. You had quite a few different beers on the bus, but the fucking I was watching all night. The Kettlehead fucking cans are gorgeous.
Yeah, they do a damn good job on can art, and they brew a fine fucking beer.
Their artwork is awesome.
Yeah, no, the doing vintage wrestlers. Obviously, that's gonna get you and I hard as fuck.
What was the? It was like it looked like a chocolate spiderweb can.
That was a tiramisu one.
Okay.
Tiramisu Imperial Stout. I drank that in the golf course yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
That was a bad idea.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? Everything's a good idea when you do it.
Of course it is.
Yeah. So it's funny though. So Tashi,
Yeah.
who I'm sure is listening right now, she works.
That's what I thought. Brought it. Yeah.
Yeah, she's affiliated with Kettle. I don't know
Yeah.
if fucking works there. I guess say it. I don't know. And she brought us a bunch of stuff to enjoy in the bus and gave me some special 4-packs. And she actually ended up saving my drunken life yesterday morning before the golf tournament because I was too fucked up yesterday morning to get beer for the golf tournament. And I noticed that she gave me 4-packs.
So in the back seat.
In the back seat of my...
I'm sure it was ice cold.
Listen, I brought...
Yeah.
Ice.
Okay.
I got ice. They sell ice in the morning. We'll get there in a minute.
All right, then.
So we ended up at Coastal, fucking took the place over.
This was not a good day for you to tell stories.
No, I was offered mushrooms at Coastal Mass.
Well, I didn't know Harambe was going to be with you.
No Harambe. Different kind of creature. This is the long-haired, slightly cross-eyed variety.
All right.
Curly long hair. Goes by the nickname Chug Kroger.
But it was funny because you sent me the text. You're like, I was offered mushrooms. And the first thing was, this can't be the first fucking time.
Well, everyone knows I
spent one day with these guys on the golf course and was offered fucking mushrooms almost every hour.
Yeah, but they know.
And then again at the strip club.
I've done all the drugs I plan on doing in my life to this point. I don't need new drugs. I did everything I'm planning on doing ever.
Well, I didn't say I was surprised you didn't take them. I just thought the offer was surprising.
I'm sure it's been offered before, but not really.
Right.
I was telling Harambe the story. He's like, you should do them. I said, Mike, I've already done all the drugs.
You should do them.
Yeah, why would I start doing something new when I was fucking 43 years old? Let me do some shrooms. Let me see how that works out. Maybe I'll blow a line too, just to find out how good how strong my fucking heart is.
Yeah, that's what keeps me away from it too.
Yeah, I'll fucking die.
I was my brother was down last week and we were talking about just the family medical issues and all that stuff, and I'm like, I've gotten extremely lucky in the 43 years. He goes, yeah, you really have. I'm like, yeah, I think I'm not going to push my luck with anything other than booze.
Yeah, booze. Maybe an edible.
Exactly.
Stuff you know how to do.
Exactly. Kind of.
In the comments, someone called me Huey Lewis, and actually no, Huey Lewis wanted a new drug, one that wouldn't make him sick.
That's true.
I don't want a new drug.
No.
This drug I do, it does make me sick because I dry heaved this morning.
I always go back to that line from Once Upon a Time in Hollywood where he's like, you want to smoke a cigarette dipped in acid? He's like, oh, my booze don't need a buddy. Like, that's a great fucking line.
It really
that's a
is.
great line.
So we had an all-star fucking crew yesterday on the bus, though. Dan Bob was there.
Yeah.
If you look at the window at Jamie's, there's an outline of his hairy chest and nipples because he was pressing it against the glass.
Mm-hmm. They must love him there.
Oh, I mean, they love us.
I know.
They actually, you know what's funny, though? So I went to Jamie's a couple weeks ago when I was talking about the event, and they were a little nervous because 35 people at once for a little tiny shop, that's excessive.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, these are roast beef shops. It's not like, you know, it's not like they're ready for a big catering order all of a sudden.
No, so
You pre-ordered, right?
I had to get the order together so I'm like this fucking Nazi at Twisted Fate. Mm-hmm. What's your fucking shirt size? And what do you want at Jamie's? No, it's not free. You're paying.
No, it's not free.
This bus was fucking expensive. The bus cost me $1,000 fucking dollars. Right. That's why you paid what you did for the ticket. And the t-shirts were partially sponsored because I'm no dummy. And our friend Ben Franklin Printgo threw his name on the back.
You remember this time?
Yes, this time we're supposed to have him on this sleeve right here.
Right here.
Yeah. So I texted in the order for Jamie's. We got there, and those motherfuckers were ready. They had bags on bags on bags, just passing them out. Yep. Pay your bill, passing them out.
Good.
Sat out there and ate. It was funny though. Everyone's like, "What's included?" I go, "Nothing."
My company,
a ride. I barely broke even. This was not a money-making experience.
We fucking have a designated driver, so you drunks can all. Well, most of them would drive anyway.
Yeah, those people didn't get the bus on the way home.
Okay, so you're at Jamie. Explain this because I obviously saw Dan Bob's post, and I saw that a number of people got the McDan Bob. Is that what it sounds like? Just like a Big Mac but roast beef?
Yeah, they put lettuce, pickle, onion, and fancy sauce.
It's my fancy sauce.
Their fancy sauce, holy fuck!
Really?
It's like the best thing. It's Big Mac sauce on steroids.
Oh, that's fucking awesome.
Our good buddy Matt from the former owner of Jamie's know how to fucking make.
Knew how to make a sauce or two?
He could make a sauce or two. He does all right.
There you go.
McDaniel's popular. The Angry Fergs were popular.
Yep.
A lot of beef's going down. A lot of beefs.
Good. So after Jamie's?
Coastal Mass.
Okay.
Next stop. I scurried in quick and got myself... Actually, I cut the line. There was a line. I walked right past it. I don't do lines at places. Not if I brought you there.
You know, we're going to talk about it a little bit later on, but he's right. You are fucking arrogant and all about yourself, you piece of shit.
Yeah, I really am. There was a line.
I've been meaning to talk to you about your ego, Andy.
That's so big. Yeah, there was a line, and I said, no, I'm not doing it.
No.
I'm going to walk right past the line. I'm going to shake hands with Tim, one of the owners. Yep. And I'm going to say, I'd like a yellow submarine, please, because that was the beer I wanted to drink.
Especially there, now that, if anybody was paying attention to social media, the North Shore Beef's beer is coming back to Coastal Mass.
Yeah, tomorrow. I'm going to post about it tomorrow morning.
Drops tomorrow, huh?
Drops tomorrow, yeah. I think they were trying to get a food truck there, but I'm not sure they could pull it off because of, food truck regulations. It's going to be Jumptown in Donnie.
Oh, okay.
But I think there was a cancellation from them, a whole bunch of logistic bullshit, but there was not enough time to get the fucking permit. Gotcha. I think. Yeah. I could be wrong. Yeah, so I walked up at Coastal Mass, I skipped the line, and I didn't pay for the beer. And it wasn't anyone's choice besides mine. Mm-hmm. I just took the beer and walked away. And I went back up a few minutes later, took the beer and walked away.
As you do.
And then on the way out, I waved. They threw a tip in the tip bucket.
There you go.
Because you know what? You're welcome.
Because you're Andy fucking Ferg.
Because you're fucking welcome. And I'm getting something out of this shit.
Well, that is the thing. I mean, all these places, like, it wasn't like they were tossing in, beers or everybody was paying for everything there. The sandwiches, the beers, et cetera, et cetera. So yeah, you were basically like, I'm showing up and 30 people are going to drink. Yeah. And they're going to pay for it.
And I'm not.
Well, you're not going to pay for it.
No, I'm not going to pay for it. I'm not going to wait in line or pay. Sure. I'm just going to leave and take it.
That's kind of like that's your fee, if you will.
Yeah, Old Planters, same thing. I don't even know people Old Planters.
Describe Old Planters. That's the only one I hadn't really heard of.
It's a brewery.
Okay.
Right down the street from Coastal Mass that serves beer.
Oh, okay.
It's really just the brewery, the room. It's a room with beer.
Okay.
It's not.
See, honestly, I didn't even know there was a brewery. I thought that was I thought that was another shop.
No, that's just beer. It was good. Mm-hmm. I think at that point I was starting to see things.
Was that so? Let's see. We were at Twisted Fate, Jamie's, Coastal Mass. So you went brewery to brewery?
Yeah. And then the last stop was Greg's. Which is 100 yards from Old Planters. We took the bus anyways.
Sure.
Someone else walked and beat us. There's some traffic. And that is a bar/restaurant that also serves a mean beef.
Okay.
So it's like a real sit down place.
But again, another place you can get a few beers if you need to.
Yeah, I may have had a couple. I think I was on to Sam Summers at that point. I don't even know. Couldn't tell you what I was doing.
And then what? You back to Twisted Fate?
Twisted Fate, but they were closed. I told them, you better make sure you're closed when we get here. You don't want this crew coming back because they closed at 7, and the bus was getting back there at 7.
Where did you rip the guy's shirt off?
The Twisted Fate parking lot.
Pre or post bus?
Post, after the bus.
Okay. Did anybody fall off the bus? That was one thing I was expecting.
No, it had the doors were the walls were high enough that you could.
It didn't have to be while you was moving. Just stairs and drunks.
I mean, Dan Bob jumped out of the side of the window, which I thought was a bold move for a man his size. It was stopped, but he definitely jumped.
Okay.
It was funny. So we're cruising from stop to stop, and we're all, liquored up pretty good.
Yeah, as you know.
And Kay Hathaway from the current MVB Kay.
Yep.
She brought some sort of little microphone with a speaker, like almost like something you'd buy a little kid, like for karaoke purposes. Yeah. Oh, that's right. We did have a fall. Petros fell downstairs of the bus. Thank you, Matt West, for chiming in. Petros he missed that first step and he slid all the way down to the ground. And I was there and I could have helped him. I didn't.
Do we know what stop that was on?
That was Old Planters.
Okay. I was hoping for right out the gate, first one.
That wouldn't surprise me because a lot of those guys pre-gamed at noon.
Yeah.
The bus didn't leave till 4.
Holy shit. Dude.
People were at the Double Bull at noon.
Oh, the fucking Double Bull needs a sponsor. Jesus.
They actually, I should reach out because they like all my posts.
I mean, you send as many people there as anywhere else.
So a bunch of Tashi checking in, fell again.
He fell on the way back.
Double fall for the fucking Greek freak.
Fucking I like Petros, good for you, sir.
If you watched his videos if you watched his video at Greg's, his review, you'll understand why he was not keeping it upright.
Do I need sound or just watch the floating eyes?
Just look at the eyes like a fucking fishbowl, like egg drop soup.
He's got the blackest eyes, like a doll's eyes.
Fucking just floating around in his head. It's just, you could see the slurring. Never mind, hear it. You could see his slurring. So I want to hear the funniest thing of all time, though.
Go ahead.
There was a couple people on the bus that may have dated previously.
Uh-huh.
And that might have been awkward.
Sure.
One of those people, well.
Sure.
Actually, you know them all that well. She bought a ticket early.
Yeah.
And then was apprehensive about the awkwardness of, her ex being there.
Sure.
As you would do. I wouldn't want to be in a fucking bus with my ex.
I wouldn't either.
So she hits me up. She says, do you have any extra tickets?
Mm-hmm.
I said, yeah, we have tickets. She goes, can I get one for my sister? I said, yeah, I understand you want to bring
you need someone. You need your tag partner.
You need someone, yeah. You
need your running buddy.
Exactly. I said, you know what? Just bring her. I'll throw you the tickets. This is whatever. At this point, I've already broken even, so I'm just throwing money around.
You needed the ratio to be a little better.
That is 100% fact. Why do you think some people were there?
Yeah.
So she showed up, but not with her sister.
Yeah.
With another of this person's exes.
Jesus.
The single. I don't even understand. This is the funniest thing I've ever been around.
That's the greatest fucking thing. That's such a fucking power move right there.
And it wasn't even like it just was. Wow, nothing came. There was nothing with it. Like nothing happened. Just the whole idea of that made me smile ear to ear. And I love everybody involved. I just like the the wrestling kind of heel turn move.
You love the chaos.
Oh, I love chaos. Mm-hmm. I love the chaos, and that was just so chaotic.
Yeah.
If you could have seen my face when I saw those two walk in. I lit up like a fucking Christmas tree. Like, this is the greatest thing I've ever seen.
It's such a good move.
At the exact same time, the male in this equation was walking by me the other direction. Like, I'm in the fucking middle of this. This is great. I might catch a fucking bottle.
But no fireworks.
No. They're all adults.
Sure.
It was just
that doesn't mean shit.
It was just creatures in chaos. Accurate. It was just but for the most part, people know how to behave in public.
For the most part.
No, all three of these parties have been in public many times.
Yeah.
So I've met them both at this establishment in public.
Oh, fantastic.
More than once. So that was awesome.
So that's good.
Let's see. Any more stories? The Greek fries at Greg's, life-changing.
Okay.
phenomenal.
Sure.
That's what I had for my second meal.
Mm-hmm.
My third meal we'll talk about in a few minutes. I had another one. Yeah, we ended up in the parking lot of fucking Twisted Fate. It was like after a softball game.
Mm-hmm.
And we just hung around and drank. Dan Bob was on the back of Dan Connor's fucking motorcycle, pretty much naked.
I think
For
I
some
saw
reason,
that picture.
I missed the context behind that one. I don't know why that was happening.
I think I saw that picture.
That was I think that might have been one of the things that kept the party civil. Was Dan was riding a motorcycle and wasn't really drinking.
Oh, okay.
Just was there for the party.
Yeah.
So, like the less the drinking's happening, the less drama you're likely to have. And he was being a responsible adult, as you do when you're on a motorcycle.
Yeah.
It's a lot of it's a blur though. The singing was fun. A lot of singing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we sang Ice Ice Baby.
The Beef Bus sang tunes that the young people will enjoy.
I just remember I lost my voice during it.
Uh-huh.
I was standing up, yelling at pedestrians. I think someone mooned a person. It was a complete shit show.
In the best way possible.
Yeah, it was great. I had a blast. I don't know if we could do another one because that was just so good.
I was going to say, when's the next one?
It's one of those things like you do it twice, it's not good the second time.
Well, it's also one of those things because obviously you see comments and stuff like that, and people are always like, "Oh, the next one's got to be bigger." And more. It's like, well, first of all, like now you're talking about two buses. Like I see two buses being a problem.
Never two buses.
Couldn't do it.
No, I wouldn't want to. I want one bus. I don't want to miss anything on the other bus.
Exactly. It becomes that,
and
then it becomes you have to stop, and people are hopping off and paying the Chinese fire drill at the cars and shit like that. I'm sure that's not even acceptable anymore to say, but whatever.
But they be snapping.
Yeah, they be snapping. Are we gonna get to that? Is that on the list?
Yeah, I hope so.
Okay.
I hope so. Circled.
But yeah. So, is there any do you think you'll do it again?
Yeah, probably. I'm gonna do another one. If I do another one, it'll be in a different area, like Merrimack Valley type thing, Tewksbury, because I know they have a bunch of good breweries out there. Like Treehouse is now out there.
Okay.
And then there's Sylvaticus out there somewhere. There's a bunch of breweries, a bunch of beef shops that are perfect for it. Problem is, though, the reason I chose the area we chose because everything was right on top of each other.
Right.
And there's a trolley that runs out of Salem.
Mm-hmm.
I want the trolley. I don't like the idea of a bus. I want open air.
Again, though, if it's a bus, it has to be a short one.
Of course, not a long bus. It's weird though. I was like field trip chaperone, not realizing it had to be.
Yeah.
I'm counting people. At one point, I said, "I don't fucking care. They have Uber. Bye." I don't know. I don't know if we had everybody. I didn't care. Figure it out. You're an adult. Get on the bus.
Get on the bus.
Like we're leaving Greg's, and I had no clue how many people were near us. Were there.
And that was the last stop, right?
That was the last stop. I'm like, I'm sorry. I said we're leaving.
For argument's sake, Greg's to Twisted Fate, how far?
20 minutes.
So if you miss the bus, you catch a fucking Uber.
You'll be fine. You'll live.
Yes, exactly.
Fucking pussies.
You hang on at Greg's, have a few more beers.
Yeah, maybe get a prostitute. Have some fun.
Oh, so I'm coming home. One of my fucking neighbors is walking in with a prostitute. I mean, there's nobody. You can tell. I don't like to judge the book by its cover, but this cover read, "I am a fucking prostitute."
Well, that's generally they're easy to spot, especially in
holy shit
community like yours. Foodigenous just joined us.
Foodigenous, newest sponsor to F Buddies.
Foodigenous.
Yeah, there's no way she wasn't a fucking hooker at like sunny 5 p.m. So I'm walking in,
clear heels,
and there was an old man because there's like a 20-minute parking spot for dropping shit off. Usually the Uber drivers or whoever picks up. Old man sitting in the car. I watch as she walks by him, and the look on his face, and definitely mouth the words, "What the fuck?" And I'm pulling up the rear right behind her.
Yeah, there we go. We're in.
Like, holy shit, dude. And he's like, I kind of caught up to him because my place is like the first door, and they had to go upstairs. And I'm just listening. It was such a normal conversation the two of them were having. Just like, oh yeah, it's been a long week, and blah blah blah. I'm just like, her ass is hanging out.
He's gonna dump a load in her momentarily. They're just chatting about it. Just throwing glue right in her fucking snatch.
She had those fucking like 12-inch fucking heels.
Yeah, they had maybe a fish swimming around inside of it.
100%. Like, there's no two ways about it. She was a hooker.
I gotta fuck a prostitute someday. It's like a bucket list thing, right?
I guess.
No, probably not. I probably won't.
I mean, this coming on the heels of I'm not going to do any more drugs in my life. Now you're just like, but I'll get an STD.
Listen, the AIDS isn't real anymore. And if you get it, you just fucking live with it forever. Like,
it ain't AIDS you're worried about, man.
Little Descovy for prep. I'll prep it up first.
There you go.
I'll prep it.
Yeah, you'll take it before. It's a
hold on.
Well, I got a Descovy and Cialis cocktail going right now. Don't worry, honey. I'll be ready in 20 minutes.
Give me 45. I'm gonna have you safe and hard.
So, speaking of safe and hard, thank you to Gary Girolamo Group of Cross Country Mortgage for sponsoring this week's program. You can find Gary's website, buyandrefywithgary.com, where you can get all your mortgage information and refinancing information and all the things that Gary does.
Yeah.
Or you can head over to the Instagram page, which is @buyandrefi, where you can just slide into Gary's DMs there and make sure you open up with a nice girthy cockpick, and
he's on to close-up asshole.
Ooh, I like that. Something
big into close-up asshole.
Something
shots.
New and improved.
You gotta send him your asshole with a chart and tell him which color your asshole is.
You can at this distance, it always looks like landscape.
What color's my asshole?
But yes, go to buyandrefywithgary.com. Gary Girolamo Group, Cross Country Mortgage. Also, Ben Franklin Print Company, located at 177 North Main Street in Middleton. At @BenFranklin_Print Co. is the Instagram. BenFranklinPrintCo.com is the website. And if you mention F Buddies, you get 10% off your next order. I hate it when I'm trying to do that, and I got like a burp right at my Adam's apple.
A burp?
A bap at my Adam's apple, kid. But yes, so thank you to Ben Franklin Print Company and Gary Girolamo. After the bus, post-bus.
I went home.
Okay, as you do.
And I was pretty fucking drunk.
Mm-hmm.
And I was pretty fucking hungry. And I went home. People were going other places. There was talk of strip clubs.
Of course it was.
I'm in enough hot water lately with my behavior.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, I'm going to go home like an adult. But I'm hammered.
Yeah.
My wife is home. She says, I didn't expect you so early. I said, yeah, because I missed you. Boom, sending fucking hard points out there, you know?
Did you say it with that little shitty attitude?
Yeah. Of course. So my wife needed to leave to get my daughter.
Okay.
I needed food that wasn't of the variety I have in my house.
Okay.
I needed DoorDash McDonald's in the worst way to save me from what I was living with.
Mm-hmm.
Passing out by 8:30. You can't just pass out. You gotta, as a married person, you need to spend time with the woman.
Uh-huh.
And you can't. I know you don't know because you didn't spend time with the woman, but I do. So you got to try and sober up a bit and not be a complete fucking wreck.
Uh-huh.
How do you DoorDash during the daylight when you have people paying attention? No one wants to see me ordering 2 quadruple cheeseburgers, if you will.
8
2
fucking burgers.
8 patties on 4 buns. We're going low carb.
There you go.
So I did this like Mission Impossible thing. I started doing the math in my head. When to order the food. She had to leave for 15 minutes to get my daughter and bring her home. I can time this out. DoorDash is 12 minutes away. I get it all fucking worked out. The motherfuckers showed up early.
Is that good or bad?
She was still home.
Oh, shit.
So they leave her on the front doorstep.
Mm-hmm.
And that door has a screen glass door that's always available for the dog to look out.
Okay.
I go to my wife and go, listen, there's a bunch of fucking rabbits out there. When Leo sees them, he's going to freak the fuck out. I'm closing the door. Okay. Which is accurate because he will freak the fuck out.
Sure.
At the same time as the driver's pulling up. Okay?
There's a bunch of rabbits out there. Oh,
yeah.
bullshit.
You can't see out there from where she's sitting. So far, so good. The DoorDash driver puts the food down. My wife starts to leave because she's got to go pick up my daughter.
Yeah.
I have to pause her. I'm like, oh, hey, well, you going? What? Now I'm waiting because I have a Ring camera. I can watch the outside. The whole thing. No one knows the orchestra of fucking nonsense going on right now. They're snapping a picture of the food. I'm getting emails.
Yep.
Driver leaves. Now she's going to go out the side door. That's my house. That's what we use for the door, not the front door.
Mm-hmm.
At the moment she turns the corner to hit the porch to get to the steps to go out the side door, I open the front door. And out the corner of my eye, she's walking down the driveway as I'm closing the door like fucking Tom Cruise in Mission Impossible. And I pulled it in. She was none the wiser. And I had 20 minutes of pure bliss to eat my McDonald's in peace. And Leo got some too, because of course he did.
Of course he did.
Because he'll talk if I don't give him some.
I love how you envision yourself doing this. Fucking, I was like Tom Cruise in Mission Impossible. No,
in reality, I'm stumbling around.
You were like Bill Paxton in True Lies. I'm fucking pissing myself.
It was. I tell you, it was a beautiful exchange. I had a great meal. No one caught me. No one yelled at me. I was able to hang for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I did,
what?
Wake up on Monday morning with the worst hangover of my life until today. That's not neither here nor there. I made it. I fit through the night. But yeah, I have new neighbors too. The DoorDash. I have a whole situation now. DoorDash. The new neighbors are gonna fuck me up. They moved in over the weekend. If they get a Ring camera, I'm screwed.
Because you send the DoorDash to your neighbor's house.
I have set DoorDash to my neighbor. Yes.
Yeah.
Because I don't need them setting my lights off. And sometimes my kid stays up late because it's like a vacation week or something. It's summer.
Sure.
I need to be able to fucking run out there and grab DoorDash from their doorstep, not mine.
Right. Don't you like
you
have them put it on like their bumper sometimes?
I've had them hang it from my trailer hitch.
Okay.
My truck. It was snowy. I didn't want
to drop it in the snow. Gotcha.
Motion lights. It's a whole world I'm living in down there.
Got to cover the footprints.
Yeah, that's actually true. I've done that before. We go out there and take it around. Usually my bare footprints because I don't wear shoes ever in my house.
Christ.
It's a whole world. I'm living in a world. It's fine.
Yeah.
I only do it once every couple of days probably. So it's okay.
I was gonna say, dude, at least once a week.
Yeah, it's been bad.
So after that, all was well.
Yeah, well, I mean, I
you
kept drinking until I
exactly.
I pretended to be sober for a while and fed my wife really strong vodka drinks.
Oh, there you go.
So she could catch up and I wouldn't feel so bad.
Mm-hmm.
And then she sent me to bed.
She sent you to bed.
Yeah, she said, you should go to bed. I said, I know.
Oh, that was nice of her. Usually you end up on the couch.
Yeah, I passed on the couch over the weekend.
Yeah.
It's been bad.
So what day was the bus? That feels like
it was Sunday.
Okay, all right.
And then I had a golf tournament yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
So I woke up yesterday morning walking around still drunk, and what I did to fix that was I cracked a beer.
Sure, as you do.
Yeah, and it wasn't a weak beer because, as we discussed, I didn't have beer.
Right.
Because I'm an idiot.
But you had
so
ice.
I tried. You can buy ice at 7:30 in the morning. You can't buy beer. I went into a store at 7:30 a.m. Monday morning, still drunk from the previous night, and it was one of those convenience stores that sells, beer, but also just like lottery and shit, like a regular store, like a store.
It's a store.
But I walked up to the part where the beer is, and the lights were off in that cooler. They weren't locked, so I grabbed my ice, a couple of energy drinks, because I'm dying.
You must smell fucking right.
Oh, terrible! And a 6-pack of Pabst Blue Ribbon because I'm an adult and I drink shitty beers on the golf course.
Yeah.
And I walked up to the counter and the guy was like, I can't sell that to you.
Why not? I have money.
I said, sure you can. And he said, no, it's against the law. I said, yeah, I'll give you cash. It never happened. Let's do a transaction, sir. I'll pay extra.
Right.
Get the fuck out of here. This is a $7 6-pack. I'll give you 10.
This is medicinal at this point.
Yeah, I need this to live. He wouldn't sell it to me.
Wow.
So I did. I didn't buy ice from him.
I wouldn't either.
I don't know why, because I had to go buy ice somewhere else.
That's the principle of it.
I was wandering around very confused. I had to be escorted to my golf cart at the course.
Oh, Jesus.
I roll up. It's the Peabody Police and Fire Memorial Tournament.
Uh-huh.
The fucking mayor's there. Like this is the police and fire chief are there.
Yeah.
This is a big deal for these people. Here comes stumbling drunken idiot local celebrity.
I paid to be here.
North Shore man who can't even see.
North Shore man.
And I know people at the golf course. I know a lot of people around there. And one of them walks up and he calls me Drew. Very few people call me Drew.
Okay.
He goes, "Hey, Drew, you okay?" I go, "Do I look okay?" He goes,
"Do I
no,
smell okay?"
He goes, "What do you need?" I go, "I need anything. I need help." He put his arm around me like he was my father and walked me to my golf cart. He knew where it was. He knew what I was assigned to. He goes, "You're starting on hole 12." I go, "Thank you, Steve." And he walked away. And I'm like, "He's just saved my life."
I get 2 Adderall and a handle of vodka, please.
What I didn't realize was my brother, who was playing golf with me on my team,
right.
and our ringer, Ethan, were on the putting green, which is elevated above where I'm hanging out.
Is this the same course at the tournament? Your thing was?
Yes,
okay.
Exactly.
I know exactly where it is. Okay.
So the putting green, I'm by like the shack, the little garage there, and they're watching me wander around confused, laughing their ass off at me, and they're recruiting other people to laugh at me because everyone thinks it's hilarious that Andy can't find his fucking way around. So here I am at the course with 2 beers in my cooler with a Gatorade and a water. I'm like, how am I going to get through this fucking day?
Yeah.
I go back to my truck to grab Tylenol because I couldn't even see. My head hurt so much. Mm-hmm. Backseat of my truck, 2 4-packs from Tashi.
There you go.
2 Kettlehead 4-packs.
You drove all the way there. You went to 2 different stores to get ice. Didn't have a fucking clue that you had the beers back there. Keith is chiming in on the Facebook, which is also accurate for Florida. The only benefit to moving to New Hampshire, you can buy beer 7 days a week before 7 a.m. until 9:45 p.m. at any gas station.
Wow.
Florida, basically the same shit.
I should probably
if the store's open and they sell beer, you can get beer.
That should be the fucking rule.
Right.
Well, if your store's open, sell me beer.
Well, gotta love those blue laws. Can't sell beer at certain times, even though you sell beer as a fucking business. You can't discount beer at bar. Oh, fucking no happy hour. Blue law. You guys suck.
It's retarded.
It's retarded, kid.
It's okay if we have more listeners than usual right now. If you say retarded that way, it's okay.
Yeah,
you can't put a hard R in there.
It's a very soft H on that one.
Yeah, retarded.
Like the heads. Oh.
Speaking of bad decisions.
Mm-hmm.
I'm drinking a triple IPA right now because I grabbed the wrong fucking beer upstairs.
Attaboy.
I didn't know I grabbed this.
Boy.
This is supposed to be a I am a passenger, I thought.
What is it?
This could be the one. 10.5% alcohol by volume, Twisted Fate.
Strap in.
Speaking of 10.5% alcohol beers, I drank one of those in the course. We talked about it earlier. I didn't. I am choking on semen, folks. I have a cum bubble in my throat.
On the golf course.
Yeah, I looked at my cooler and grabbed that fucking tiramisu stout. Took a big rip off of it. That's boozy. What's going on here? 10.5% alcohol.
Fuck
This
yeah.
is fucking great.
Fuck
Decisions.
Yeah. And this was on the golf course.
On the course.
Didn't you post something that like someone said if you do a certain thing, you chug a beer or some such shit?
So we were joking, me and the kid that I play with. I have a really good team. You know this team. I win my tournament because I'm an asshole. Same team as that.
Yeah.
The kid I ride with is a degenerate, but not as bad as me. My cousin Mark, and he said, he had a funny voice. Say, partner, if we birdie back-to-back holes, we should drink a beer. It's 8 in the morning.
Yeah.
And I'm a mess. And we birdied the first 2 fucking holes.
Attaboy.
So here I am drinking. Mike, we birdied the first 8 holes.
So did you drink a beer every 2 holes? Is that what it was?
No. That was the rule. Oh. Then we eagled the 9th. So we won the tournament.
I got all kinds of birds.
Yeah, we won the tournament.
Fantastic. What'd you get out of that?
A hat, some golf balls.
Did you get a little police patch?
It's a charity. That's a charity thing. But here's the point of that story, though, Mike.
Did you get to ride on the fire trucks?
Yes, they gave me a ride. They would have given me a ride early. I was one of them. I liked the zoo that morning. That's a fact.
You definitely liked the zoo.
Big fan of the zoo at 7 o'clock yesterday morning. They would have taken me to the zoo every day if they could have. Because I belong there. So they're announcing the winners. Remember when I won my tournament? You were there, and I announced the winning team was myself. Like a real piece of shit.
Yep.
And I got booed.
Yeah.
But that was expected. That's the beef people.
Sure.
Now I'm in a room full of civilized-ish people. Cops and firemen.
Somehow he still got booed.
I got fucking booed.
Holy shit, did you really?
Yes. I walked up. They announced the winners, and only one person for each team was going up. And my cousin goes, Andy, you got to go up for us because he's a fireman. He's like, I can't face these people after this. We bring a ringer in.
Yeah.
And we have a professional golfer on our team.
Okay.
Legit professional.
Do they know that?
Yes. He gives all of them lessons. He's their coach.
Worst ringer ever.
Like literally, like half the people.
Inconspicuous.
I don't care.
It's like when you showed up to the chug contest with fucking Roddy Deutsch.
Yes, that's how I am. Are you noticing a pattern? I bring the best and want to win.
Andy Ferg fucking cheats.
I don't cheat. I take every advantage possible, including a professional golfer who gives most of the people in that tournament lessons.
Okay.
Which was funny though, is his dad played in the tournament.
Mm-hmm.
His I think his like best friend. I barely know that. I mean, I know him well enough, but like I'm not his dad. He played with us.
Who's your daddy and what does he do?
So they announced the winner. We ended up winning a tiebreaker. Someone else tied us, and then we had the better score and a harder hole. I don't know.
Fucking dead heat.
Yeah. And I walked up, and I was smiling because I have this like dickhead shit-eating grin on the hat, like the cat who stole the canary type thing. Right. I can't hide. It amuses me. And the booze rained down, and the go fuck yourself started flying. I'm like, the mayor's here.
The mayor's here, you fucking animals.
And fuck you, Fern. Come on.
Oh my god.
So
the funny thing is, it was just his team.
They were chiming in. So what I do, Mike, I came back.
Andy, you have to go up. I can't face these people watching this. You fucking piece of shit.
So I smiled bigger, and I came back from the table double birds. I double birded the entire fucking Peabody Police Force and Fire Department and the mayor. I don't care.
I mean, you don't get to do that every day. That's worth it.
No,
that's worth it.
That's a moment.
That's fucking worth it.
Why wouldn't you throw double birds at people?
It is not every day you get to throw double birds across a whole fucking police department.
I gave the finger to the chief of police yesterday. Say so, get away with that in the fire chief. Come on, I'm like a rapper at this point.
Fucking like a rapper.
I could probably be in fucking Public Enemy right now. Chuck D would probably put me in there.
Fucking Andy Flav over here.
Andy, I was saying that because I'm by far the worst player on my team.
You're the Flavor Flav?
I am. I'm the hype man. Every time there's a nice shot, I go, fucking great shot. I'm high five, and I do it all. I don't make nice shots. I tell you how good you did.
Fantastic. Moral support is just as important as actual support.
I think I did enough yesterday to call myself a contributor to the team.
Yeah, good for you. Well, yeah, you went up and collected the fucking award.
Of the 100% needed from this team, I'm taking 5.
Did they give you a trophy?
No trophies. Which is stupid. Just buy a cheap fucking trophy so I can put it somewhere.
What?
They gave us a really nice Yeti koozie for a beer can. But, I mean, I want a trophy. I don't care if it's a shitty trophy. For my turn, I buy the worst trophy I can find.
Yeah.
It still says you won.
Yeah, you got it up there. Where is it?
It's around here somewhere. I know it is.
Well, you can't see it because it's fucking clear. Yeah, try to read that shit.
I can't even tell, but I've dropped it 400 times and what scratches the assistant's ass.
Here's the thing. That's not even the shittiest one you could buy. It's got your own logo engraved on it.
No, this is the one I won. The last year one that I didn't win is a fucking.
It was like a dollar store plastic gimmick.
It was garbage. Hey, listen, the less money I spend on trophies, the more money charity gets.
Uh-huh. All right, charity, Mr. Bates. Right.
That's right, yes.
Yes.
Listen, I bought a brick at the North. Actually, you know what?
What?
Yeah, my Northeast Animal Shells right here in front of me.
Uh-huh.
Proof. I bought a brick.
Why?
Because you can donate money to them.
A brick of what?
Or you can buy a. So they have this walkway out front that you put your dog's name or some foundation name. Mm-hmm. So
Leo bought a brick.
Well, no, my dead dog bought a brick. That was one brick.
Okay.
But this is money from the golf tournament. But North Shore Beach bought a brick, $1,000. There you go. Huge brick.
So is it actually like a thing? Like it's going to be like walking up to the thing or the walk?
Yeah. It's probably, I should go look. It's probably there now. I bought it last year.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go check. I'm gonna take a picture of that brick. A large brick, 8x8.
A brick
was purchased with this donation.
Fantastic.
Are they gonna contact me once the brick's been placed? It's been a fucking year, guys.
Check your spam.
Contact my fucking ball bag.
Watch, it's literally just a brick. Nothing's engraved on it.
I was gonna say,
everyone just overpaid for a fucking brick.
Yeah, this year's tournament, though, I decided how we're donating because we gave the money to 4 different charities last year.
Yeah.
And the one I was at yesterday is going to give the money raised to as a scholarship.
Mm-hmm.
I know Showbeef Scholarship Fund sounds pretty fucking awesome.
Sure does.
Write an essay.
They have to know how to write or read.
Listen, I don't. Someone in the group's kid might need money. I can give him fucking $8,000.
Sure.
Here you go, kid. Have some fun.
Don't snort it all up your nose.
Yeah, exactly. At least buy some beer with it. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Say half nose candy, half beer.
There you
And
go.
Live your life.
There you go.
That'd be great. A party sponsorship. This is not for school. Get fucked up.
There you go.
Buy hookers. I want proof. Send pictures.
Send those pics, kids. Speaking of buying hookers with charity money, thank you to Jimbo's Famous Roast Beef and Seafood and Pizza in Tewksbury for sponsoring this week's program. You can go to their website, jimbosroastbeef.com, where you can order your online. You can order online and track your online order for pickup or delivery. You can also find them on Instagram at Jimbo's Roast Beef. Jimbo's Famous Roast Beef, Seafood, and Pizza is located where? 616 Main Street in Tewksbury. Hours of operation. Let's see. Oh, that's one of those all over the place ones, aren't they? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 11 to 9. Friday, 11 to 1:30 a.m. Saturdays, 11 to 1:30 a.m. Sundays, noon to 9. So the elusive Sunday beef can be had in Tewksbury at Jimbo's Famous Roast Beef, Seafood, and Pizza. Twisted Fate Brewing, Ked. Thank you for sponsoring this week's program as well. TwistedFateBrewing.com is the website where you can hit on the Find Our Beer link, and it will show you where their beer is on tap and what liquor stores are selling it. Tap room hours they're closed Monday through Wednesday, Thursday and Friday 2 to 9, Saturdays 11 to 9, and Sundays noon to 7. You can find Twisted Fate Brewing at, come on, give me the address here, pal. I fucked that up.
It's on Andover Street in Danvers.
It's right behind Guitar Center, right?
Next to Guitar Center, in front of Walmart.
There you go. All right, on 114 in Danvers. Thank you, Andy.
They have delicious German Pilsner. I had it yesterday.
And our newest sponsor this week, Foodigenous.
Foodie Genius.
Foodigenous, which is it's a food blog, and the reason they came into our radar is a couple few months ago, they wrote a pretty nice article on you, sir.
Yeah, a decent one. Very few articles about the beef page are good, and they wrote a good one.
That was how I found it, because I read the article, and I'm like, this is actually a really good fucking article. Well done. And I sent him a DM, and we've chatted a few times, and he asked, what does it take to sponsor? I said money, and he sent money. So thank you to Foodigenous, which you can find on Instagram at Foodigenous, and I will spell that for you in a second. Also, the website, foodigenous.com. He writes about what he calls... I write about local or indigenous foods like your North Shore Beef's three-way. And, of course, pop culture references shoehorned into each article. Tell a brief history, some fun facts, and not a lot of pictures of him eating shit, which we all appreciate.
I love fun facts.
But, yes, Instagram, Facebook, and the website, Foodigenous, which is spelled, of course, Foodigenous, foodigenous.com.
Foodie Genius.
There you go. Exactly what he wrote in the email not to say. Thank you, Andy. What's up next?
So we up until the other day,
Yeah.
there was an easy count of the week for this week.
Okay.
I had it locked in. It was done. And the count of the week for this week was going to be not the current owner of Supremes.
Okay.
Not the original owners of Supremes.
Okay.
The one who bought it from the originals sold to the current. So the cream in the Oreo that is Supremes.
Sure.
Okay. If that makes any sense to anybody, which probably does not. They're
the jizzy bits.
The jizzy bits, yes. The pre-cum of what is the hard-on to the ejaculation. If that makes sense. Which does
Fucking not. Mandy Berg over the top.
She's always throwing stuff. Fucking whore.
Fucking I want to see it then, bitch.
Yeah, I'll send you her dick later on.
All right.
I mean, I'll have her
Wait,
send
what?
Dick. I mean, in respect. So Supreme's previous owner was accepting online orders through their website.
Okay.
So you could order through, say it was supremesdanvers.com, a legit website.
Much like I just described Jimbo's, you can order online.
Yes. Yeah. Yes, you can go there and you order the food. The problem is when you get there, the food's not there because you didn't order from the current ownership.
Oh.
You ordered from the previous owners.
So there's two different Supremes websites.
Yep. They didn't take down their website or disable their online ordering.
That's also a weird thing that, like, when there's like a transfer of ownership, when shit like that doesn't transfer over, hence our YouTube channel. But the fact that they kept it up and were still accepting money, I would assume.
Oh, yeah.
Like, was it one of those, I'm sure you haven't talked to him, your opinion, was it nefarious or was it just an honest mistake?
I'm thinking nefarious.
Okay. So, like, because I know you know somebody who actually ordered online.
You do as well.
I do as well. Who ordered online, made a payment, went to Supreme's, no food. Was their order refunded?
I think they filed the grievance with their credit card company.
So it wasn't like it wasn't like, oh, no, this is an honest mistake. Here's your money back. Don't use this website.
No. You could do it right now. The website's still up.
Not cool.
It's not easy to get to. It takes a minute.
Okay.
I mean, you have to fuck up a few steps.
What I mean, to the old website. Well,
yes.
Okay. So is it harder than throwing Supreme's Danvers into Google and clicking on a link?
It took me a minute to find it.
Okay.
But still, it's.
But again, it's also a roast beef shop that's been around for a minute. So if you had gone to that website a few times, it's probably in your history, or you even have it fucking saved if it's a regular lunch spot for you.
And the correct one's a little janky. Mm-hmm. The real website's a little like it's Supremes.fucking-bullshit.come in my ass. Some lot of letters,
sure,
a lot of numbers. It's a hard one. The real one looks fake.
That's funny.
The fake one looks real because it was real.
Right.
And they own the domain that is the correct one, and they aren't giving it up because I think, and I can't be sure of this, but based on the DMs I've received from the people who were the previous owners, they're assholes.
Okay.
Because they've been in my DMs. They bashed. Remember when Champions Pub did a beef, did it briefly?
Oh, vaguely.
Yeah, so Champions did a beef special because one of the new owners, Colin, is a legit chef. For years, Champions has been owned by fucking my football coach, a baseball coach, who made good tips. Like, they weren't chefs.
Right.
They could cook.
Right.
But the new owner, Colin, one of the new owners, is a chef.
Okay.
So he makes weird specials, and one day he texts me, he's like, Andy, I'm going to do a beef. Come down and try it. First attempt ever. This slicer wasn't slicing thin enough because it wasn't a high enough quality slicer. Because they weren't ready. They don't need a slicer for their fucking.
I was gonna say, did they have to buy a slicer just for this special?
They may have borrowed one. I'm not sure. It was not,
because I've been there quite a few times. I don't even remember seeing, and I filmed in their kitchen. I don't remember seeing a slicer.
Couple steps above Fisher Price.
Okay.
It was a manual. It didn't have automatic. So again, it wasn't perfect.
Yeah.
Tasted great. Supremes, the people that own Supremes that ran their social medias, came in hot. Giant dump.
Why?
To the point where the other people were like, Jody was in there telling, like, what? It was like a fucking shit show.
Why did they give so much of a shit when it's like really not even competition?
No, it's a different city.
It's a different city. It's
thing.
not near there. It would be a pain in the ass to go back and forth to either one. And also, it's like a one-day special?
Yeah, it was a lunch special one day till it sold out. They've done it once.
Yeah.
And they're like, you shouldn't be doing beefs. They mispronounced words.
Well, they would have been pissed if someone moved next door to them.
Oh, well, you know.
Well,
they're getting their revenge, aren't they?
Yeah.
Counting that money.
Yep.
So they've been dicks in my DMs. So they were an easy cunt of the week. It was done. But we didn't record last week.
We did not record last week.
So I did the modcast with the boys last week. So
you brought it up. I did hear that. Yeah.
Yeah. There's been enough time that we have a new cunt of the week. In fact, I'm going to say it right now.
Oh shit!
This could be cunt of the year.
Oh, shit! Gotta move the fucking the fucking theme song around now.
I try to live my life every day. Keep out of strife, come what may. I try to do unto others as I'd have them do to me. But it can't be done for everyone, and now it's plain to see. You are a cunt, 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 cunt. A big bad stinking cunt. Say it ain't true, but he'll tell you you're a motherfucking cunt. You are a cunt, 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 cunt. Motherfucking cunt. Everybody knows from your head to your toes you're a big bad stinking cunt.
It's gonna take a real impressive cunt to beat this cunt.
So
Like, you're
we're
gonna have
gonna
to,
need a world-class Hall of Fame cunt to beat
You
this
gotta
one.
be like a top upper echelon cunt to beat this person. This person.
Because we've had some
Got
good
in-
cunts.
We've had some great cunts. I've had some of the best cunts. World record of cunt is coming soon. And we're losing listeners. I
I
love.
love that.
I like when the number goes down when
When we start saying the word cunt a lot.
Yes, yes. We've lost sponsors over it.
We have.
Yes. Hey, you should have listened once, you cunt.
What-
All right. Here's the point, Mike.
What's that say on Instagram? I can't see, but I see my name.
It says double cunts.
Oh, double cunts? Okay.
That doesn't mean us. That just means we're having two cunts of the week. Yeah. All right. So.
Well,
Last
that
week-
wasn't a cunt of the week. That was just a topic.
Yeah, this is cunt of the year now.
Oh, shit.
We're on cunt, cunt, cuntity, cunt, 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 cunt.
Super
And
cunt.
canceled. Oh, super cunt.
Super cunt.
We're giving this young man a cape. Because he's a super cunt.
The cunt logo will be embossed in gold for this one.
Yes, yeah. Cunt.
You have reached gold status of cunt.
You are the upper, just a such a good
Continue being a cunt for the rest of the year. You might reach bait status of platinum.
cunt. That would take a few more steps, but he's got it in him, I think.
Oh, yeah.
So a couple people are in the comments, as they do in the Facebook group, getting a little aggressive with each other.
That's what the group is.
Of course. Someone crossed the line into wives.
Okay.
The person who will be cunt of the year crossed the wife line.
Okay.
He said someone's wife looked like Momo.
Momo.
It was like, that's a weird internet fad for a minute where kids were killing themselves because some internet thing was telling them to, but no one killed themselves. They just said someone killed themselves. And the ghoul in this thing was called Momo.
All right.
It's a really ugly thing with big fucking round eyes and a long face. It looks like the broad from The Shining. What's her
Momo.
name?
I'm just typing. Go ahead. Keep going.
No, the broad from The Shining.
Oh,
What's her
okay.
name?
I got you.
What's her name? The Shining.
Fucking Shelley Duvall.
Shelley Duvall. Yes, Shelley Duvall.
It actually looks like they put a Snapchat filter on Shelley Duvall.
Yes, that's Momo.
Okay. Yeah. I just Googled it. Yeah. I've seen that.
So no. One of the very simple rules in the beef page is no wives, no family, no dogs, no cats. No, just leave it alone.
Sure.
Okay, that's one line crossed.
Sure.
The response was aggressive because someone says your wife's ugly and you're probably going to be aggressive unless it's your wife and you're married. And you're like, yeah, so maybe she does. And they got into it deep. Multiple people were in this argument too. All these fucking people going back and forth, and I'm not paying attention. I was probably drunk at the golf course. I don't know where I was.
I mean, the group was in fucking utter disarray all weekend long.
Yes, I am.
I mean, holy shit. Fucking.
I've been busy.
It was. I felt it was fine when it was the bus content, but then people realized, oh, Andy's drunk on the bus. Let's fucking go absolute ape shit on the fucking group.
Yeah, and I haven't even looked.
I wouldn't. I'd chalk it up to a loss.
So these two people are going back and forth hard, but again, it's nothing I've never seen before.
Mm-hmm.
It's just normal fucking banter. It's beef Facebook bullshit banter.
Mm-hmm.
All right. These people start getting zucked because people start saying, bad things. One of the people in this argument goes to Google. Google's the person who's arguing with business and gives them a 1-star review.
Oh my god.
Now,
fucking cunty.
As a small business
not even for
owner,
the fucking bit, but that's just holy shit. Grow up.
But if he had his 5 friends also do it,
Yeah,
it's 5 1-star reviews
that's not good.
on Google. Their rating plummeted to 3.2 from around 5.
Mm-hmm. That'll do it.
It takes like 10 reviews on Google to erase a 1-star review. 10 5-star reviews to erase a 1-star review because they affect you that much.
Let me say it. Let me figure it. So you get 1 star. You need 10 5 stars to counteract the 1 star.
Roughly 10, yeah, roughly 10.
Wow.
To get one. So obviously, behind the scenes, I told a lot of people to fix it. We got them back up to where they were. I mean, it didn't take us long.
Sure.
He's back to a 4.8, which is where they were to begin with this thing.
Sure.
But like, what are you doing? It's not real fucking life.
Mm.
Do you know what the comment was that set it all off?
Nope.
You look 11. Shut up. That's what the original poster said to the person who reviewed his business.
Okay.
You look 11. Shut up. Because he kind of does.
Yeah. I don't know. I didn't click on the link.
It's just like, you don't. You're actually trying to affect someone's livelihood,
right?
And hurt them. Like he has a family, a business, and he's not even the owner of the business. That's the worst part. He works there. He doesn't own the business.
Jesus.
So he could have been fired.
Yeah.
From a really good job that he probably worked there for 20 years.
Right.
Because he's management. Because some douchebag little fucking swatting cunt of a kid. It reminds me of that swatting thing that everybody's doing nowadays, where if you lose in video games, you're a little piece of shit.
Yeah.
You'll find out the address of the person who just beat you because you're mad they beat you.
Okay.
And you'll call in some sort of threat like, at my house, my mom's going to kill my dad. And the SWAT team shows up. Yeah, that's what this feels like. It's like the Facebook fucking beast version of swatting. It's so fucking lame and so on the nose for this fucking pussy generation that's coming up.
Yeah.
You made fun of me. I'm going to ruin your fucking life.
Oh, 100%.
That's all it is.
Yep. Jesus Christ.
It's just so disgusting.
So, because I saw your post today.
Yeah.
And then at a certain point, didn't he like out himself? Because a lot of the comments was just say who it is, just say who it is, just say who it is, because they want to, of course, the beef group mobilizes themselves. Yes. And you didn't even need to.
I wasn't going to.
Right.
I didn't want to make it about a single person.
Because it could potentially be one of those moments that this is going to bring the fucking group down.
Yep. So the person who I was probably talking about, but I can't even confirm it was him.
Sure.
Outs himself. He writes a comment calling me a piece of shit loser with a big ego, which, no shit. Thanks, Captain Obvious. Ego, check.
Yep.
Loser, check. Anything else?
You police Facebook groups.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually don't.
That's why this happened.
Yeah, I don't do anything. I fucking watched it. I deleted some comments that were a little too far for me.
I didn't like you started like, I don't like doing the adminning.
Yes, the adminning.
The funny part was, so you tagged me in it, but I was, because you wanted to say you were going to talk about it here.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
But I was tagged in the very last sentence, and it was a long fucking post, and I start reading the fucking thing. I'm like, what the fuck did I do?
Well, I have to throw the shameless plug in there.
Of course, but I'm reading. I'm like, Jesus, what the... I'm starting going through my phone last night. I'm like, Jesus, what the fuck?
This piece of shit, Mike went, there's a podcast with me, fucking molesting kids. Yeah, so the fucking dude in the comments outs himself, and he said, I run the group like it's the Navy.
I don't get I read it. I don't get the reference. I've never been in the Navy. I don't know how the Navy's run.
I feel like it's a military. I'm the general in the military. If you're choosing the Navy, can we be the Marines at least?
What are you, a fucking sailor?
No offense to the Navy. Like, my brother was in the Navy for 4 years. I mean,
sure.
He may or may not like penis. They're not known to be the most masculine people.
I mean, we've seen the volleyball scene in Top Gun.
Yes,
that was the Navy.
I mean, that's fine. It's the Navy. The fucking Village people have a song about the Navy.
Oh, they do.
I mean, what are we doing here? Give me the fucking Marines, or maybe I'm the Green Beret.
I'm very hungry.
I just got like the Navy. Nothing again. No offense, Navy, but
I mean,
they have to know.
Probably gonna catch some shit from this, but the Navy's like one step up from the Coast Guard, isn't it?
I mean, that's a little too far.
I know.
I would never go there.
That's what I'm here for, man.
They do have they are a legitimate branch of the military.
I know.
I'm just trying
to have my fun.
I'm trying to have it save me from catching heat for this.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, like the Navy. Come on. What are you doing?
It was such a long comment too.
They wear fucking bucket hats.
It was just
in little bow ties.
Him outing himself in the comments. It was it was like a long-winded like guy. He's clearly someone takes this very personally.
Well, yeah.
Way too fucking personally.
But I didn't tag him. I didn't name him. Why'd he out himself? Why would you do that?
He felt he needed to.
Why would you?
He owed it to himself.
I didn't even fucking mention anything about Kyle.
Is that his name?
Yes, I never said the name Kyle.
Kyle.
Never once until so obviously once he outs himself.
Yeah.
I screenshot his thing.
And dump that in the comments.
Remove him from the group and remove everything he's ever done. I napalmed him because he asked for it. Also, he admitted to doing it. He just admitted it.
Yeah.
His wording was interesting. I didn't do it, and I didn't ask anyone to do it.
Well, the Google review thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't do it, and I didn't ask anyone to do it. In other words, my friends did it, but I didn't tell them to do it.
Yeah, I've played that one with Will before.
That is literally, what do they call that?
Fucking plausible deniability.
Plausible deniability. Yep, there it is. Plausible deniability. Yeah, I didn't do it. Yeah, your friends did, dick fuck.
Yep.
We know.
Yep.
The guy who he originally joined the page, started doing reviews with, Michael Rue, Rue's Family Moving, our former sponsor.
Sure.
That's his buddy. He's even shitting on the dude.
Jesus.
Just fucking move on. Don't do that shit, idiot.
Just move on, man. It's fucking Facebook.
Fucking generate. You're gonna fucking hurt someone's life because you
calm it down.
You got called fucking discount Justin Timberlake. Like he looks like a retarded Justin Timberlake. Fine. Like when Justin dated Britney Spears with his stupid fucking little fro, this kid had a vibe. So, like a downsy version of Justin Timberlake.
Is that what people told them?
No, I'm telling you
this is your current review of him.
This is my current review of him because I'm fucking pissed.
Okay.
Ugh, gross.
So what because you said you removed some of the comments. What he said in the outing comment about the original poster, like threatening to like beat him up or something like that, or
yeah, that happened.
That happened. Oh, okay, all right.
He said the original poster after his wife was insulted said,
"Well, he left that part out." The after the wife part, he left that out.
He kept that part. That was the response to being called like 11.
Mm-hmm.
The kid went way over the top. Yeah, it was like if I ever see you.
He basically said, "Watch your back if you're in a beef shop or something like that."
Yeah, something will smash your face into a beef. I don't know.
Which also is like, come on, man.
No, but again, it was too far.
Yeah.
But it's a response. And that's what people don't get. Like you can't.
It's just a funny way to respond. You better watch your back in a beef shop. It's like,
if I see what Laundries is fucking on.
My God, this is literally high school. We're gonna get you in a parking lot behind Nick's.
Hey, bring your dick beaters, okay?
Dick beaters. Fucking fantastic.
Yep. So yeah, he's no longer a member of the group. His friends are cunts. He's a cunt. They're all cunts. Everyone's a cunt.
Everybody's
cunt.
All right, so that wraps that up.
Jesus Christ.
Do we? Let's see. Do we close with the comedy draft, or do we close with your sushi problem?
We got to do word of the week too. Don't forget that.
We got that. I know.
I mean, the sushi thing is quick.
All right. Because this one kind of pissed me. Well, you can also talk about Asians be snapping, which was just a text.
Oh
message.
yeah, that's it. So context wise, me and Mike will think of something during the week and we'll text each other just an idea, and generally our ideas come to us when we're drunk.
Mm-hmm. See, here's the thing. So you actually started the idea of putting the pin.
Yeah, the pin.
So that when we're doing this on Tuesday, we can scroll through text and find the ideas we had. Excuse me. And the problem is we drink a lot.
Yes.
And this is a 2-week now because we took last week off. I'm guessing when we return, because next week is 4th of July, so we're not going to be on the 4th of July. Next week's going to be just as confusing. There was about a dozen fucking topics in our chain that I'm like, I don't remember any of the context of any of this. And most of them are mine.
Oh, yeah, yours. You are late night Johnny Brown's.
Yep.
Just the fucking sentence that I'm like, that makes no sense to anybody. Let's see if he remembers what he's talking about.
Pin.
Mine was, I wrote to Mike out of nowhere. And again, fucking wrecked. Asians be snapping. That is the quote.
With a
Agents
pin.
be snapping with a pin. Yes, this is. And the point of this was, and I think of all the racial stereotypes out there, and there's so many racial stereotypes about everything. I mean, we can go down the list if you want to lose everybody. You know, I can name at least 50 of them.
Please no.
But the one that I think is the most harmless and the funniest, because it's true and there's no negative connotation, it's just a fact.
Right.
That Asian people take a lot of fucking pictures of nothing. They just snap pictures, and not with just their camera phone like a basic white chick or me.
Yeah.
They have cameras, like actual digital cameras with their phone. I was out recently, and they were just taking pictures of shit of each other, and they must have taken 75 pictures. This table of 3 women of nothing.
So when you say
also have a
Asians
picture
be
of-
snapping, you mean snapping pictures.
Snapping pictures.
There's the context.
There's the context.
I thought you witnessed like a fucking Asian West Side Story thing in the middle of the streets.
They be snapping carrots. That's the massage parlor Asians. They snap carrots.
Asians be snapping.
Asians be snapping. So I just like that stereotype. Like it's been around forever.
Yeah.
It's harmless.
Yeah.
It's accurate.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah.
They make fun of it in Caddyshack.
Wang, it's a parking lot.
Literally, it's a moment of the movie that you're like, that's good.
That's very good.
Because
he does the whole fucking movie. Every time he's on screen, he's get the shutter sound.
He's snapping pictures. Yeah, it's not just him. They're all doing it.
They're all doing
Great.
it. Yeah. It's fucking fantastic. All right, so
Even that,
Asians be
everything-
snapping.
Asians be snapping. There's your context.
Which of course leads into you also had a problem with a sushi restaurant.
Fuck it, Asians. No, the other night I was gonna.
So we took a harmless stereotype. Now we're gonna flip it.
Well, this isn't about them.
Okay.
This is about people in general and the iPad spin thing we've talked about in the past.
Oh, okay.
My daughter was my daughter the other day. She chose dinner. I forget why. It's been like 2 fucking months. She wanted sushi. I'm like, all right, cool.
You haven't let her choose dinner in 2 months?
No, it's been 2 months since this day.
Okay.
Forget why, but she got to choose dinner one night. Like she deserved it for something. She's not paying for it. Why should she choose? I'm the one paying. I choose. And she wanted sushi, so I ordered some sushi delivery to my house.
Yep.
Now I like paying. I'm a cash guy. You know that.
Sure.
I didn't have enough cash on me to pay for the bill for the food.
So you said you ordered delivery.
Delivery.
Did you order it straight through the restaurant, or did you go to your app?
Restaurant. Straight through their website. Online ordering. I ordered my sushi, some salt and pepper chicken wings, which were fucking phenomenal. Nice. I ordered myself a Mai Tai to go, delivered to my house. Came to around $100.
$500?
Around $100. $5,000. This is
fuck
sushi,
was in that sushi?
gold-plated sushi. About $100. I look at my wallet. I don't have $100, so I'm like, all right, I'm gonna put it through. I'll pay with the credit card.
Okay.
But I had enough money for a tip. I like to give. Cash. Here's cash. I have it.
Yeah.
So I order it, and I select no tip because I'm going to give the man cash.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I'm not a fan of free tipping, as we've talked about.
Right.
What if I tip well and they show up 2 hours later and my food's fucking covered in urine?
Well, we've had that discussion with the fucking.
I can't get that tip back.
The fucking pizza guy that sat out in the rain and wouldn't deliver my pizza for 45 fucking minutes. He's in front of the house.
Yeah, exactly. So fuck them.
Yeah.
So I've done it before. It's not new.
Right.
Cash tip.
Sure.
Order goes in. 10 minutes goes by. Phone rings. Some random dammer's number. I answer it because I'm not afraid to answer the phone. I got my dick penis. I'm ready.
I got my dick penis.
And it's the woman from the restaurant. She says, "Oh, yeah, I can help you."
What did she say? We are the worst.
And I said, "What's up?" Now I figured it was something with my address because I live in a weird place and it's hard to get delivery.
Yeah.
But they've been to my house a million times.
Right.
And she said, "You put your order in?" Yeah, I'm doing the voice, sure. And I said, "Yeah." She was, "Did you forget the tip? Or are you doing cash?" I go, "Wait, what? Are you calling me to ask me if I forgot to tip?" What fucking planet are we on right now?
Mm-hmm.
You don't. Maybe I'm not gonna fucking tip. Bring me my food because I just paid a fucking delivery fee.
Well, there's
So
that,
I've
too.
already paid for delivery. What? How much more do you fucking want? And yes, I'm going to tip.
Right.
I'm planning on tipping. But you didn't. You can't call me and ask me if I'm going to.
No.
What if I said no? What then?
Do I
We had a stalemate?
not get the food?
Yeah. I'd like to pay you for your service.
Right.
Complete the fucking service first.
Right.
What world are we living where I have to fucking pre-tip?
It's getting.
If I don't, I get called out.
It's just getting fucking absurd. And this is even. I feel like this is worse than the iPad spin. This is straight up calling someone because, like you said, what if you said no?
Then
Let's play chicken. No, I don't believe in tipping, Mr. Pink.
That's right. I'm a communist.
I don't fucking believe in tipping. Pay your fucking employees better.
That's right.
There you go.
Also, the driver, I think, owns the fucking place.
Oh, so he's getting all the fucking money anyway.
It isn't some young kid. It's an adult man. Like, I'm pretty sure he's the husband of the lady I see at the
one who called you.
The host. No, that's their daughter.
Oh, okay.
So you're going to ask me this next question. Will I order from them again? And the answer is yes.
Well, yeah, you
Probably
said that
this
in the
week.
text because I was like, oh, well, that's a one and done. You're like, I really like their sushi.
I will never not order from them. They can fucking fuck my mouth and I'll be fine. Thank you. I need to floss my teeth anyways. Oh,
nice. Because
They used to
because
have-
they got little dicks.
yeah,
Asian
that was a
stereotypes.
stereotype.
Yeah.
I think that one's true too.
Yeah. I mean, doing the Hangover is kind of rocking that one.
have you ever seen a porn with an Asian guy with a big dick? Come on.
Have I ever seen a porn
All
with
right.
an Asian guy with a big dick?
Homework for everybody listening right now. Go to your favorite porn website and type in big dick Asian and see if you can find one.
Not available.
Yes, unavailable.
Not enough.
I'm not
enough
talking-
info for that.
I'm not talking average or medium or regular. I'm talking a big dick fucking Asian. You want to make it hotter? Redhead big dick Asian. Make it even more impossible.
So plug that into whatever AI you use, Chat GPT or whatever the fuck, and it will definitely come out with the first sentence. This is a satire.
Yes, you are kidding, right? I think I'm gonna go into a deep dive tonight, and I'm gonna find some thick dick Asian. And I'm not talking half, not a Filipino. I'm talking like Japanese, Chinese, like not an islander, like a thick dick fucking mainland Asian.
No, you can't go Islander because then you're crossing into the Samoan territory and all that.
Yeah,
stuff.
no. I know Asia's a big place.
yeah.
We're talking fucking regular Asians, not these fucking fancy ones.
Yeah. No. But
I'm not-
by all means, share it with the group when you find it.
No, of course. There's
Share with the
there's
class
there's
what you found.
No Show Beefs After Dark loves big dick Asian content.
Of course they do.
I don't think it. I want to see one. I'm gonna find a big dick Asian tonight,
Jesus.
and I'm gonna have him banging a white chick or a black dude, a black girl. Now that's a fucking video. I'd pay to see that.
A
big
fucking
dick Asian.
big, thick dick Asian banging a black dude.
Fucking no, that's a dude.
That's
the girl.
exactly
That
what you
was-
said.
I know what I said. I want to see a girl. I want to see her fucking her guts out. I love when
Shit
someone.
pushed in, man.
I love when someone joins the Instagram at the exact moment I'm saying fucking her guts out. And it's just it's Betsy Frost design. I don't know who she is. She seems nice and wholesome.
See, they're probably some of my followers. I still got hold-ons from the Wicked Bites days. They're
Yeah,
not
this poor
all
lady.
of the young variety.
I joined and the words fucking her guts out is just out of my mouth. She's in and then
What
she's
is
gone.
this?
She's
Who do I follow on this? Why am I seeing this?
already left. She's already gone.
Already gone.
Fucking the guts out. Yep. Gut fucking by thick dick Asian. So
Oh,
where do we go from
Christ.
there?
I don't know. I mean, speaking of thick dick Asians, should we do comedy TV characters?
Let's do a quick draft while we're here. Let's do a quick
Let's
draft.
do a quick draft. All right. Break it down for us what we're doing here.
We're doing the comedy TV character draft. This doesn't necessarily mean the funniest people on a show, the best characters on a sitcom. or
Generally,
variety.
these types of things break down to the first 5 names we thought of in the last 20 minutes.
Yeah, first 5. This is the live action draft.
Yes, no animation.
No animation. We're not picking Stewie or Brian.
Nope, no Homer Simpson.
No Homer.
Nope.
If you pick Lisa, you're a piece of shit anyway.
Seriously.
If Lisa's in your top 50,
I mean,
Andy,
I
people
asked
say
that
so.
question because you posed this 2 weeks ago, and right off the top of my head, I was like, "Oh, Randy Marsh from fucking South Park is right in there," but no animation.
Of course he is. So's Cartman.
Of course, no animation.
No animation.
All right, who's going first?
You got the first pick.
Curly Howard.
Is that the fucking Stooges?
Yep.
Curly Howard.
That's
Okay,
fucking.
you already lost.
That's fucking Curly from the three. I lost.
I
lost.
you did-
Curly,
there's-
the Three Stooges. Really, we're talking comedy TV, and you say the Three Stooges lost. Go ahead.
Mike.
Go ahead.
This isn't TV 38 on a Saturday night at 11 o'clock.
Go ahead.
All right, I don't even know if I should even bother. I should just leave that alone.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm going to take Michael Scott from The Office.
See, none of mine are current. That's the other thing. Well,
That's
actually,
gonna make you lose as
actually,
usual.
two of them are current. I'm sorry, two of them are
Oh,
current.
pick your second one.
Al Bundy.
It's a great pick right there.
Mhm.
That was on my list.
Uh-huh. Like I said, that's the only one I feel we were going to cross over on.
Yeah.
Oh, and you also said before the show that we have to pick at least one woman, even though they're not funny.
One woman. No, this I got a funny one.
Okay,
Frank Reynolds.
that was on my list actually.
That was a snipe right there.
Yeah, that was a good one. But I was going to pick Frank, but when we said one woman, I substituted D. Reynolds.
D's a great pick.
Yep.
He's a great pick. Actually, I was going to snipe D from you to fuck with you. No, it's not my pick.
Yep. Good.
I mean, Jerry Seinfeld.
Interesting. Larry David.
Even more interesting.
Mm-hmm.
JB Smoove.
Fuck yeah. That's a good one.
I took him over Larry David. Larry got skipped.
That's a fucking good one.
He makes that show.
Fucking Leon Black. That's a fucking
That- that-
great goddamn character right there.
I never remember his name. I don't want to be racist and assume it's black.
Leon Black. Where are we here? 4?
You're in your last pick.
My last pick. Goddamn. It's between David Brent in The Office and Basil Fawlty, but I'm going to go Basil Fawlty of Fawlty Towers. Yep, I told you.
Of all, I've never even heard of Basil Fawlty
You-
of Faulty Towers. What the fuck are you talking about?
It was John Cleese's TV show after Monty Python. It's fucking hilarious. Good.
Besides you,
Yeah,
who watched it?
many British people.
Someone's asking about the douche who took things too seriously.
We already did it.
This is our 85 of the show. You missed it.
Yeah.
Scroll back.
So tune in tomorrow on Spotify when it's posted.
All right, Rosen Island.
Who?
Rosen Island.
Is that Betty White?
Golden Girls.
Oh,
yeah.
that's fantastic. I didn't know her last name.
Now all right, I need a bonus pick.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, you can have one too if you want.
Sure. I mean, I got just like, again, I like British comedy, so there's a litany of just people that you've never fucking heard of. But go ahead, do yours.
Well, my favorite, my list was changed because of you.
Again, my bonus pick is probably David Brent for the fucking original Office, but it's like, again,
That's fine.
that's
I love Ricky Gervais, and that's
right.
a great pick, and his new stuff's great too.
I mean, if that didn't exist, you wouldn't have your Michael Scott.
Facts.
Yep.
My favorite person ever in a sitcom,
Fuck,
and
that's
you
a
would
good
never.
one. Corey's got to go in Raffy from the fucking league.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a real good one.
Fucking,
He is complete
Jason
piece of
Mantzoukas
shit.
is fucking awesome.
Complete piece of shit. Love that guy.
Fucking rage boner. No, murder boner. Murder boner.
He was the other guy in that show lied about being a 9/11.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Yeah, he did. Made that.
Steven with the worst last name ever. Like, it's 47 consonants.
Hiscock.
Yeah. His cock.
So my favorite character in TV show history.
Yeah.
And I didn't draft him because I wanted to win. And fuck with you by taking Frank Reynolds.
Mm-hmm.
It's Ron Swanson from Parks and Recreation.
I know it's a good pick. I never got into Parks and Rec.
The show's fine. It's good in the beginning. He is the greatest character in the history of TV.
What's Pocket
He is
Dogs?
Pocket Dogs?
Fitzmaurice is diving into the
He's
comments.
probably
Pocket Dogs.
probably confused. He's
North Shore. He's way behind. North Shore Reservoir Dogs. I think he's talking about the Mr. Pink reference I made.
Oh, what the hell time was
I
that?
don't know. That was during
Mr. Pink's
the tip conversation. I think.
Mr. Pink's isn't that in Swingers too?
No,
Or was that Pinky something? They get food from the gay dude from Pink something.
Pink dot guy.
Pink dog guy. Yeah,
It's
Pink
a
dog
fucking
guy.
pink dot guy.
Yeah. Is he brown?
Michael, is he a brown man? Invite him in.
Tell him to take his shoes off.
I want to see him. I want to see him.
While they're fighting on the ground.
we got one up for superfan number 99 over here.
Yep. No, you gotta just watch Parks and Rec. Watch an episode.
Yeah, I know. It's one of those things. Like when I got nothing else on, I'll just go to Comedy Central and whatever 87 episode binge that they're doing. It's either The Office, Seinfeld, South Park, or Parks and Rec, and that goes on in the background. But much like all the other ones I just mentioned, it's like you can watch an episode. You don't need to watch all the fucking episodes.
I'm telling you, just give Parks and Rec a couple episodes. Start at episode 1.
I've laughed when I've watched it. It's just like I don't think I'm gonna take the time to go.
You actually have to pay attention to it. You actually have to know what's going on because it's a story.
You don't really.
Look at the cast.
Oh, the cast is fucking lights out. It's fucking awesome.
It's one of the best casts in TV
It's
history.
a fantastic cast. Like I said,
And he's the best one.
I've laughed many times at it.
Fucking Rob Lowe's on that.
Was he at the same time, or did Adam Scott take over for him?
They overlap.
They overlap a little bit. Yeah.
They do different jobs.
Okay.
Adam Scott.
See, you know what? That Adam Scott is why I think I didn't watch it because he got that job. It took Party Down away from me. They were on season 2 of Party Down, and all the cast got super fucking famous and better jobs, much like Park and Rec. And that one fucking stung because Party Down is a fucking fantastic show.
You know what I wanted to put on my list, and I couldn't do it because he's a murderer. No, I'm just kidding. Alec Baldwin on 30 Rock is.
Yeah, he's good on that.
He's one of my favorites ever. There's so many out there. We didn't even draft Archie Bunker.
No, I mean
King.
you start going. You were very modern as far as the list goes. Like, yeah, Archie Bunker was a thought of mine. I mean, there's just a shitload of those fucking sitcoms.
George Costanza.
I was thinking of fucking Norm from Cheers.
Yes,
Cliff. I mean, the whole fucking almost the whole cast of Cheers, with the exception of Lilith.
Lilith, yeah, she sucked. She was the absolute fucking worst. I mean, Kelsey Grammer on Frasier is funny as hell.
Yeah, he is.
His homo brother, hilarious.
The dad is fucking awesome. What was his name? John something. John something. I don't know.
John something.
John something. I don't know. But even
I was
like
gonna draft
go ahead.
Quick draft. Cheers.
Cheers. It's because actually when I was thinking of a woman before I got to D, the first thought was Kirstie Alley. From Cheers.
You're drafting Kirstie Alley first.
No, I'm drafting Norm first.
Okay, and I'm drafting Cliff, obviously.
All right. I'll take Sam.
I'll take fucking Woody Harrelson.
I'll take Coach.
Oh, Coach is good. That's a value pick right there. It's a fucking value pick. I'm taking Frasier.
Now we got to get to the women. Rhea Perlman.
Yeah. I'll take her husband.
You already did.
He's fucking hilarious. I did. Yes,
that's very good.
I'm booking in Rhea.
So did you? So it's funny. I almost sent you the video. I believe it was 2 weeks ago because the new episodes of Sunny are airing, and Rhea Perlman is in an episode, and she plays Dee's neighbor, and Dee's playing video games, making all kinds of noise in the middle of the night, and she knocks on the door to tell her to keep it down. She goes, "Oh, actually, hang on a second. I have something for you." Comes out with a trophy, inscribed on a trophy, "Cunt of the Year." The whole episode, they're just Dee's just like, I just like calling bitches cunts. I'm like, this is fucking. I'm like, Andy needs to watch this fucking episode.
I gotta get back on Always Sunny.
It was like she busted out the Cunt of the Year trophy. I'm like, wow, fuck
we're
yeah.
We're gonna give this little cuck one of those.
The fucking guy from the group.
Yeah, Cunt of the Year. I'll mail a trophy. I'll find where it lives.
Oh, I didn't even bring it up during the Supremes talk either. It's still using my fucking picture.
Yeah, they are.
That really fucking burns my ass.
And the website that you can't order food from, but you can pay.
You can pay has my fucking picture on it.
Yep, it's your picture.
Are the new guys even using my picture?
No, they don't. They have like JPEG images that they fucking filled plot lines in to get
fucking stock photos of Arby's.
No, like I'm talking like it's the worst.
Oh Jesus.
They're gonna sponsor us at some point. They need some fucking help with that website. Maybe we should reach out and offer to help with their website.
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah, you're good at that stuff, and I'm an idea guy.
Yeah, exactly. I got an idea. Mike can work on your website.
Yeah, great idea. Michael upload his picture to your website.
He took a fucking picture. Your sandwich hasn't looked like that in a while, but he took a picture.
The new owners, I'm hoping are going to be good because that's my local shop.
Yeah. Have you gone by since they've changed over?
No. Modern Butcher eats there regularly. It's hilarious. All the people from Modern Butcher eat at Supremes, and what's hilarious about it is they love their chicken parm. It's chicken fingers.
What do you mean?
They get chicken parm subs there.
Okay.
And it's chicken fingers.
Sure.
With tomato sauce and American cheese.
It's egg noodles and fucking ketchup.
Yeah, exactly. And it's just funny. Like that's what they love. I was there the other day picking somebody up, and I'm like, "What are you eating?" He's like, "Chicken fingers up." Like, fucking chicken parm, chicken fingers.
Oh, okay. I know what Fitzmaurice was talking about. Rafi always has pocket dogs. Yes, he always had hot dogs in his pocket. There you go. Okay, I got you. Brian's throwing in Fred Sanford, another fucking good one. Band of Brothers.
That's a hilarious movie. A show.
It's a fantastic series right there.
If you're gonna want to laugh, you want to see something funny. That's the one to watch.
Here's the thing: the way that in the episode where like the platoon is shitting on Schwimmer is actually really fucking good.
If we're gonna draft the worst sitcom characters ever, Ross from Friends
He's up
is
there.
the fucking highest draft pick imaginable.
It would take a lot.
So hateable.
He is up there.
David from Roseanne. Although it's DJ from Roseanne. That kid can die tomorrow.
The son.
The youngest one, it's
Yeah,
DJ,
yeah.
that little piece of shit.
Yeah.
Worst actor in history of acting.
Yeah, it's
I'd fight him right now if I could.
it's funny because I mean obviously they did their reunion show and then it turned into the Connors because Roseanne took Ambien and went on Twitter. But yeah, it's like bringing all those actors together that really haven't worked much in the last 40 years. It's like, and you can tell just how successful Galecki got off of Big Bang because he showed up in a episode. They like
made some money.
It was one of those things like you could tell throughout the show that they kept trying to write him into the show and then got denied because they would write him immediately off the show.
You know,
fuck, we can't get him back. Goddamn Big Bang Theory.
Young Sheldon, not original Sheldon,
Right.
but Young Sheldon. I've never watched that show.
Never watched it.
Easy draft pick. Worst character ever. I hate that fucking kid. I hate that kid's face.
I didn't like Big Bang Theory because I think it's because it was smarter than me.
I like it in the beginning, but then he gets the girl, and that ruins everything.
Yeah, I tried to watch an episode or two, and it was just like, fucking nerds.
When the three nerds, one can't talk to her, other two freak out around her, and she's that hot, that's a fun show.
Mm-hmm.
When the nerd gets the girl, I'm out. Sorry.
Yeah.
You ain't that smart.
Who else? I mean, Jesus, there's millions of these fucking things.
As bad characters?
Yeah.
It's hard because the shows don't last that long. Kurt Cameron in the Instagram comments and Growing Pains, he's pretty hateable.
Well, now he's hateable. Yeah, I mean, Mike Seaver
He's a
wasn't
piece of
completely hateable, but then he got all Jesus-y and fuck off.
Now he's hateable. Yeah, fuck off.
Now he's fucking hateable. Seven from Married with Children. That little blonde kid that they tried to
fuck that kid
reinvigorate
so
the fucking show. Also, fuck the Cocker Spaniel from Married with Children when they tried to replace Buck.
Yeah, fuck you with that.
Fuck that.
What's a Joey from Full House? Die.
Joey from Full House. Dave Coulier?
Yeah, die.
Yeah, I think Lance Morissette would agree with you on that one.
We gotta cut it out. No, cut it out.
So bad.
The scissors.
So fucking. Also, fuck those twins that fucking Jesse had.
Yeah.
Anytime they try to bring in a young kid like 9 seasons into the fucking show, fuck off.
Yeah, go away.
It's literally like the Ted McGinley concept, where it's like, and it started back. Didn't they bring him in with Happy Days? He was on one of those old sitcoms, and it became kind of a trope that if you brought in Ted McGinley, who of course Jefferson Darcy, it was almost like the kiss of death. Now
Mr. Scream.
He Mr. Scream. And fuck, what was his alpha beta name?
Oh, fucking Roy.
Royce. No, you're thinking of Roy Stalin. He's a bum.
That's right.
Guess chocolate Stalin kid. He's a bum.
I can't believe I can't remember fucking his name in Alpha Betas. That's literally my thing.
Fuck.
I played for the Alpha Beta softball team for 10 years.
That's very funny.
My shirt said ogre on it.
Of course it did. But yeah, so he would come onto a show, and the show would basically tank because they were stunt casting him in to replace another actor who, of course, Married with Children was Steve. I feel Ted McGinley worked better on Married with Children. But as far as the dynamic of what he was there to do, I mean, the Rhodes were supposed to be the counter to the Bundys, and now all of a sudden he likes Al, and his wife's a lesbian.
How can you not like Al?
I mean, how can you not?
She said, what?
Who the fuck was Al? God, I was talking. I think it was somebody
Super
in the. It was somebody in the bathroom group, and we were referencing the time Bundy got his fucking Ferguson, the fucking powerful flush.
Yes, the toilet. Yes,
Baruch.
Yep, that's right. Or the Napper Crapper 3000.
Literally, I got a group chat with Will and those guys. It's labeled "No, ma'am."
Yeah, no, man.
I mean, fuck, man. That show's
Now Children is a great show. My wife hates it.
so
She's like,
fucking good.
how do you hate that show?
So fucking good.
Tony Danza, who's the boss, being tossed out there as a bad character. I mean, but why'd the show exist?
I would.
Joey from Blossom, die tomorrow. Fuck off, Joey.
Whoa.
Blossom can die tomorrow, too. That whole fucking cast can die. Fuck off, Blossom.
Yeah, that was another one that was trying to be like too smart for their own fucking good. And Joey was
Now
just
she's on,
dumb.
and she's also on that fucking stupid show, Third Rock from the fucking Anus. What's it called? No.
She was on Big Bang.
That's what I'm saying. That's the one I was
okay.
trying to
They're
remember.
offering Ranus' Big Bang. Yeah, I got you.
And now she's on Jeopardy
And now she hosts Jeopardy. Yeah.
with Ken fucking Cuck
Part-time.
Jennings. And fuck that. And fuck Ryan Seacrest for taking over fucking out for Pat Sajak. That's bullshit.
I was gonna, that was gonna be because we actually have worse TV characters on the list, which I think we can just take off at this point. Steve Urkel was gonna be. I couldn't stand that motherfucker either.
Oh, fuck Urkel. Fuck Urkel. He was terrible.
Mr. Belvedere, just the whole fucking show can fuck right off.
That rapist on Different Strokes.
Different
On
Strokes.
Different Strokes.
Like, okay, so
The bike shop owner. What a bad character.
Yep, the bike shop owner. On YouTube, it's on Funny or Die's page. They did a series of videos where it was on a very special episode, and they would recount those types of fucking shows in a hilarious way. And so they did that one. And when they get back to fucking
Who gets raped? Dudley? Dudley get raped?
Dudley got raped, and they get back to fucking Gary Coleman's house, and it's the parents. And the narrator goes, and then Dudley hugged his father, and his father glared across the room and thought to himself, "You goddamn white people." Fucking belly laugh every fucking
great.
time.
That's great.
A very special episode on Funny or Die's YouTube. I highly recommend. They also
Very
do
special episode.
they also do a series called Zach Morris's Trash. That's really good as well.
Funny or Die is funny.
Funny or Die is funny.
Just so you know.
Mhm.
Pardon me.
What else we got? Are we continuing on this journey, or are we?
No.
Good?
I think it's time.
We're about 140.
time.
So
Word of the week.
Word of the week. I think I won the draft, by the way.
No, you didn't.
I can't believe you
Basil Faulty
Basil.
is on your Basil Faulty and Curly Howard.
First of
are
all,
on your
how the
top three.
fuck do you shame the Three Stooges when you're talking about comedy?
I'm not
television.
shaming them. I'm saying your first pick's a Stooge.
Is it a fucking icon?
You're an idiot.
I'm not.
Basil Faulty. Fucking find a bridge and see if you can fly.
Fantastic.
I have Michael Scott, Frank Reynolds, Jerry Seinfeld, J.B. Smooth, and Rose Nyland. You have Basil Faulty.
Fuck.
Pick Mr. Bean next while you're at it. Jesus.
You know what? He was on my list.
Of course he was.
He was on my list. Also, David Brent was a better Michael Scott.
David Brent's a great pick.
Yeah.
I'm not mad about that. I haven't said nothing about that. All right, Mike.
All right.
Word of the week.
I also wasn't a fan of Seinfeld, which is odd because I love Curb.
You're an idiot.
I know.
Just back-to-back idiots.
I know. All right. Word of the week.
This week's word of the week.
Yeah.
I have a fascination with a certain group of people that don't look like where they're from.
All right.
My fascination is for redheaded Mexicans. I find them funny. I don't understand.
Is that
Where-
this week's fucking kink?
No, not sexual. Not sexual. I've always found it funny that Louis C.K. is Mexican.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yes.
The first time I saw Canelo Alvarez fight,
I don't know who that is.
he's a boxer. He's really good. I said, which one's Canelo? Because neither one of them looked like a guy named Canelo Alvarez.
Right.
And someone said the redhead. I said, that's not even possible because he's Mexican. Also, his English is not good. Just picture this dude who should wear a scally cap with fucking an ankle bracelet on in Southie, but he's also Mexican. And he's a championship boxer. Like, doesn't even make sense. He looks like he should be hanging with a bean shooter. But he's named Canelo Alvarez.
Louis was definitely one of the bigger surprises because, yeah, I mean, he has no discernible qualities that would say Mexican.
No, nothing about him.
Not a damn thing.
I decided to find out, is there a name for them?
Okay.
And why do they exist? I researched this. The name is hilarious.
Yeah.
And it's Alex Verdugo in the Red Sox. Perfect. Thank you, Danny Snyder. He's a Red Sox player, super Mexican. He's a fucking ginger.
Current player.
Right now. Plays right now. It's probably their best player.
Okay.
Which is saying something because they suck. He was actually on my list, Danny. You beat me to it, you fucking cocksucker.
Mm-hmm. Good and terrible.
No offense. No offense to cocksuckers, Danny. There's a name for it.
Yeah.
And I feel like this is a bit racist.
I'm sure it is.
It's the according to Urban Dictionary, it's
definitely
bean.
racist.
It's ginger bean.
Are you sure it's not ginger beaner?
Well, that's the thing. They shortened it for our purposes, so we didn't go to jail for being a racist piece of shit.
Oh shit!
Ginger bean is a Mexican with red hair. Now, why do they exist, Mike? Why?
Why do they exist? I'm
Mexicans with red hair
sure
exist?
there's some story that would be better told by Christopher Walken how the Moors conquered Sicily.
No, that would be Dennis Hopper telling the story.
That's true. Okay. He was saying it too, Christopher Walken. My bad.
But yes, that is exactly what happened.
This is also why my aunt is doing Ancestry of Me to prove there's a reason for this dark hair.
Yes, his name is Jamal. And he was handsome.
You know,
he was
he was a lovely DePietro.
So
Malcolm
apparently
DePietro.
during the Spanish-American War, a bunch of fucking Irish folks conquered a different part of Mexico and made a bunch of ginger babies.
Bunch of fucking potato heads went down and started throwing their sausage in the tacos.
It's just funny because, they were used to bigger dicks. Mm-hmm. The Mexicans are swanging. Us big-headed Irish fucks are like, where did it go?
It all went to our fucking head.
I'm a grower, not a shower.
Oh, shit.
So that's the word of the week. It's ginger bean.
Ginger bean.
A.K.A. a Mexican with red hair, which is my favorite new thing.
That's fucking hilarious.
They have freckles. Mike.
They shouldn't have freckles.
They have freckles.
Yeah, they shouldn't have freckles.
I shouldn't say they, but they have freckles.
You know, those people.
You know them.
What do you mean, you people? Huh?
They could probably get a mortgage. Or, they wouldn't be. Imagine if having the Mexican boxing ability.
Well, it's
probably a good dick, and then you're also look Irish. What a perfect combination.
Going back to Louis, I saw him in Boston. I think he's done the joke on his specials, but it was basically he goes, you see this right here? This complexion is the greatest subscription that I would re-up every fucking year until I die. But he's like, but God damn it. And this was pre-cancel culture, obviously, because he was a part of it. He goes, but there's going to come a time, we are going to pay for all of this. Yeah.
Yeah, we're not there yet, though.
Well,
we're not there yet.
Maybe Louis shouldn't have jacked off and fucking.
Well, you can't pull your, what do he call himself? It looks like a pig's ass. That's what he refers to the front of himself as.
What?
A pig. He called in one of his specials. He looked at it down his frontal
region.
He said, "This is a bummer. It's like a pig's ass." And it's one of my favorite jokes of all time because
really
he's pink and
a little curly cock.
Yes, a little curly cock. So we could never do this on purpose and out loud, but we should probably just talk about it for a quick second.
Why not?
Because if you're going to draft what to be,
well,
I mean,
the funny thing is, 10 years ago, no brainer. Now,
it's still a no brainer.
I was trying to make a conversation, Andy. Come on, of course it's a fucking no brainer.
I don't know what the second pick is. It's probably the Asian dude, though.
Do you get all of it? Like you're smart too?
You get all the stereotypes.
Oh, okay, cool.
Small dick, pretty smart, bad driver.
I can fold a shirt and do math. Great, fantastic.
Be snapping.
He's snapping. Oh, shit.
We gotta end this. I'm gonna say something really bad momentarily.
Definitely have to fucking end this one.
This just gotta go.
Speaking of racial stereotypes, thank you to our sponsors, Gary Girolamo Group of Cross Country Mortgage. Head his website, buyandrefywithgary.com. Ben Franklin Print Company, which you can find online, benfranklinprintco.com. If you mention F-Buddies, you get 10% off your next order, which I hope people are taking advantage of, because I've seen like on Joe's Instagram, listeners are definitely using it for like stickers and shit like that, and they might as well be getting 10% off.
Absolutely.
Jimbo's famous roast beef, seafood, and pizza in Tewksbury. You can order online at jimbosroastbeef.com. And, of course, Twisted Fate Brewing in Danvers on 114. Find them online at twistedfatebrewing.com. Hit Find Our Beer to find out where Twisted Fate Brewing is being poured and at the liquor stores. And our newest sponsor this week, Foodigenous. I almost said Foodie Genius, you motherfucker. Foodigenous, which you can find his food blog over at foodigenous.com, which is, of course, FOODIGENOUS.com, foodigenous.com. Thank you to all our sponsors. We're off next week, 4th of July, and then we'll return with 2 weeks worth of content. Maybe.
Unless we figure it out, we could work something out.
I mean, you know, I'm
IG only, half hour 45.
Yeah, maybe.
We can do a test. We can do a test run.
Here's the thing. Maybe we'll see you next Tuesday, cunts.
Yeah, maybe you will. Maybe you won't. And if you want to Google Foodie Genius, I'm sure he's there.
There you go. Foodigenous.
Here's the fun part about our sponsors. He said, don't say it wrong. By saying it wrong, it's better. You're going to remember me being a douchebag saying your name wrong forever.
Oh, my God. That reminds me of so many fucking times I would have to correct you-know-who about the name of a fucking restaurant. He goes, it sounds better my way. I'm like, but that's not the fucking name. Dummy.
What do you mean? Keely's roast beef.
Dummy. No. It's Ledger, not the Ledger.
Champion's Pub.
When the owner asks you, don't say it that way, and you deliberately do it like a petulant child, you're a cunt.
You're a cunt.
You're a cunt.
We should get a theme song for a cunt. You're a cunt. We're a cunt. I'm a cunt.
I mean, we
You're
got the cunt of the week song.
I know, but you
never listened to it because it doesn't play live.
I've never heard our song.
It doesn't play live. You know what? I'll send you the link after the show, so you can.
I should listen to one of the episodes.
Actually listen to the nice little jingle that's been playing every week for about 89 fucking episodes.
Am I the only person who's never listened to my own podcast?
I'm pretty sure you are.
Never have I even considered it.
Never, ever. Well, you hate yourself also. There's a lot of there's a lot of self-loathing with you and your public persona.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Yeah, you don't like it at all.
I hate myself a lot.
That's why when you do stuff, you're like, oh, you send me the link right away. And it's like, okay, great, I'll listen to it, and then we'll just trash it, and then people will not like me for some reason.
No one likes you, Mike.
All right.
New episode. Everyone hates Mike.
That's all right.
That's a good topic for next week. Everyone hates Mike.
Everybody hates Mike. I like it.
By
By the way, the kid Everybody Hates Chris. Fuck that episode. Fuck that show too.
That kid can go fuck himself.
It was the best thing ever when he died on The Walking Dead.
All right. Spoiler alert.
It was like 12 years ago. Calm the fuck down. That's like saying fucking Clay died on Sons of Anarchy, which I fucking posted 7 years after it happened, and someone seriously goes, fucking spoiler guy. I'm like, it's 7 years old.
Don't mention Opie.
Show's been.
Don't mention Opie.
It's the fucking saddest goddamn
The
episode.
worst episode of all time. Saddest episode of all time.
That literally is the saddest fucking episode of all fucking time.
By far the best character in the show, and he's dead.
Yeah, 100%.
All right, go fuck yourself.
All right, see you next Tuesday.